hard getting a straight line. You probably can't hear me.
No, I thought that was great. That was good. Kia ora, Araha. Community House is an iconic heritage building in Timaru. What made you choose this design in particular?
I chose this design because part of the prerequisite for the proposals was for it to be site specific. So I really wanted to reference Mount Aoraki or Mount Cook, and one way of referencing that was by choosing the Mount Cook lily. I also really liked the Mount Cook lily design or logo from Mount Cook Airlines. So basically what I've done is I've replicated that logo or design, and I've created wallpaper out of it, but it's exterior wallpaper on this wall.
So Dunedin's become a hub for street art in New Zealand. Do you think Timaru has the potential to do the same?
Yeah, totally. There's so many amazing buildings here. Like every blank wall that I've seen would just make a great canvas for some, amazing street art. So this initiative is really good because you guys are on the way to getting more, hopefully. Yeah.
So what is the highlight of working on this piece in Timaru for you?
It's been just such a great experience. Everyone's been so lovely. From the building owners to the people who work in the buildings to just random people on the street, as well as you guys. So the organisers have been fantastic. So I think, thank you for having me. And
Thanks for being with us.
Yeah, it's been a great experience. So thank you. Yeah, it's been really hot as well and dry.
The white wall.
Thirsty walls. Yeah.
Awesome. Righto, so here we are with Toothfish. Toothfish, environmentalism is a big part of your art. What would you like the Timaru community to take away from this?
I guess just a bit of curiosity to find out what the mural's about, just think a bit more about looking after the environment and becoming aware of some of the smaller things that we share the world with.
And so, what's the story behind Toothfish as a name?
The name was chosen to reflect our unhappiness with the toothfishing industry that New Zealand started in the 1996, where a lot of boats go down to the Ross Sea in the Antarctic and basically sort of fish for a very big fish there called a toothfish, which is extremely profitable, and it's the most pristine ocean on the planet. It seems very risky to send all these fishing boats down there, and there already have been a few boats sink down there, and oil spills in the middle of the Antarctic Ocean is not what we want. Toothfish are suffering as well. They're not very happy either.
Would you comment on street art as a new art form, and how can a community embrace it?
It's really just murals with a sort of new spin on it, really. The sort of graffiti artists have sort of transitioned into becoming, so-called street artists, but really a lot of street artists are calling themselves muralists now, or just artists. Yeah, how can the community embrace it? Well, get some money into it. Personally, I tend to think that why should we bother having grey utility structures? Why can't we just cover everything that's not heritage with nice paintings?
Absolutely agree. Is there anything else we'd like to ask Toothfish while we're here?
Toothfish, I see that you wear headphones. What are you listening to while you're painting?
Oh, a lot of Rage Against the Machine really gets me going.
Awesome.
But also, sort of like dance music. The Smiths I listen to a lot. A bit of ABBA actually this morning. Real range of sort of everything for the last 40 years.
All right, Phlox, thanks for coming and doing some mint art here. So what's the story behind this design, and why did you choose it for the side of Hector Black's bar?
I liked, because I had done a recce here before, like 4 months previous, and Lynn actually showed me around all the walls, and this one stood out to me because of the odd composition it is. Sure. So I looked at it and I thought it would be a real challenge for me. That was why I chose that wall. And the wall is a piece for the people of Timaru. There's references there to some cultural and historical and geographical ideologies that are related specifically to the area. It's called The Shelter, which is possibly one of the original names for Timaru, which was Te Maru, meaning the shelter. when I discovered that on my research, I thought, wow, like it's a perfect composition with the arch at the top to kind of illustrate that idea. And we've got some endangered and also extinct creatures and birds that have been found in the greater South Canterbury region, as well as Timaru itself. The moor bones, the huia, which are now unfortunately extinct. The mudfish had to go in there, of course, because that's a real local thing, and on the brink of extinction as well. And we've got the long-tailed bat and the weta up there. So I think as humans and as it's 2018, we've got to really kind of step up and look after our beautiful flora and fauna.
This isn't your first artwork in South Canterbury either, so what is it about South Canterbury that keeps drawing you back?
I think it's the people, yeah. It's really laid back here, and I don't know what's happened, but the weather's just amazing. So I think one of the things that I love the most about this region is just the laid backness, and the people are just so generous and everyone's just so cool.
Nice.
Makes me wonder, why am I still in Auckland?
I know. Hey, exactly. We all ask that too. So your artwork is appearing in people's homes in all sorts of forms these days, but does taking over the side of a historic building take the cake?
I think the outdoor mural work is always sort of where my passion lies. I do lots of stuff. I guess my repertoire is quite varied, so I do lots of interior stuff. I work with brands and I do corporate work, and I have a massive sort of portfolio of prints and artworks that are available through a showroom. Doing the outdoor mural stuff, it not only challenges me from a size point of view, but it also challenges me to create work that is inspired by a concept and inspired by local community. Yeah.
Choice, thank you.